Good morning, students of my yeshiva. Happy Chamisha Asar B'Shvat. Happy 15th day of Shvat. I'm sure that you already washed Negel Asar and Daven today. I'd like to learn with you some Torah about the fruits and their uniqueness of tubishvat. Let's make this screen a little bit bigger. Where are we over here? What button should we press? Present. There we go. Here we go. Today is the 15th day of Shvat. And where does this uniqueness of the day come from? We call it the New Year for the trees. Why do we care if it's the New Year for the trees? Do we have a New Year for our shoes? Do we have a New Year for our sweaters? Well, we have a New Year for the trees. What is the specialty of the New Year for the trees? Well, it's not just trees. It's produce in Eretz Yisrael. And there's a special mitzvah that you need to give a meiser from your produce. You need to give 1/10 of your produce from Eretz Yisrael. And when you give that 1/10 of your produce, you need to make sure to give it, hold on one second, you need to make sure to give it from the fruits that grew this year.
Hello everybody, today is the 15th day of Shvat.
Video within a video.
And in the times,
so we're not going to see it like that. We're just going to look at the slide over here. Let's see if we can make it bigger. Move me over. Alright, you have here the on the calendar, any fruits that grew before the 15th day of Shvat, you needed to take 1/10 from those fruits, and you needed to give them to the Levi or to the poor person. And any fruits that grew, any produce that grew after the 15th of Shvat, you need to give from those and give them from a poor person. You cannot give fruits that grew after the 15th of Shvat in order to pay for the fruits from before. That's the simple idea. It's about meiser, and you need to give meiser for the fruits that grew before Tu B'Shvat for before, and the fruits that grew after for after. And don't eat your cholent on Wednesday. Now, let's move on to the next slide.
Was a very significant
I'm not
day.
showing you this video.
Now we know it as.
The next slide is this one right over here. Wheat, barley, and the 7 grains that Eretz Yisrael was blessed with. We have wheat, barley, grapes, fig, pomegranates, olives, and dates. The special Shivas Haminim she'haaretz nishbeches bahem that Eretz Yisrael is blessed with. Eretz chita, se'ira, gefen, te'ena, rimain, zeh shemen, and dvash. Dvash is honey that comes from dates. Let's check out each one of them and what their meaning is. Well, wheat we have is human food. Barley, se'im, is animal food. And what this is teaching us is that... Oh, we have an interruption. Thank you very much. Back to our show. What this is teaching us is that each one of us contain within us our animal soul. That's what gives us the drive to sleep and eat, and gives us a drive in many things in life. And then our human soul, which makes us think, how is this part of what I'm supposed to be doing? How is this part of what I need to do in order to bring Mashiach closer? And what we need to do is use that special drive and energy that we get when we see the cookie in the cookie jar, and we just want to run after that and grab it, put it in our mouth, and let the chocolate chip melt between our lips, and use that same kind of drive to get that cookie, to open up a chumash and read a pasuk and translate and ask ourselves, what does this mean and what's the lesson from this pasuk? This is the lesson. Now we have different kinds of behaviors, animal behaviors and human behaviors. Here's examples of them. Sharing, helping, sleeping are part of, this is wrong actually. Sleeping is part of the animal behaviors that we could use for human needs sometimes. This is the correct answers. Like this guy over here, he's helping his friend. It's a good idea to help somebody who's a little bit more challenged and has difficulty. And now, grapes, geffen. What is the significance of a grape? Well, we make wine from it. What happens to people